What's up, welders? Welcome to another episode of Adventures in Welding. I'm Paul. Thanks for joining me. Glad you're here today. As you're watching this, I am presently recuperating from having my left hand carpal tunnel surgery done. As you can see, I had the right one done and there's like no scar at all and everything's functional. So now I'm going to get this one fixed and we're going to be good to go. So today's topic is a simple trick for welding aluminum. And what we're going to be talking about are butt joints. This is 6061 T6 aluminum. And whenever you're welding aluminum, you definitely want to make sure you take a stainless steel brush and scrape off those oxides. That's the tip. Thanks for joining me. I'm just kidding, man. Let me get set up here. I'm going to scrape these off and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Alright guys, you can see I've got two of these 1/8 inch pieces of the 6061 aluminum. I've brushed the oxides away. I've got them clamped in position for a butt joint. What we're going to do is we're going to tack them together using some 4043 filler. Let me get the AHP Alpha TIG 200 set up for this, and I'll take you through the steps. You can hear me. This is 125 thousandths. So I'm going to turn my maximum amperage up to about 140. My start and stop are both at 10. We're not going to use pulse. We're going to be on AC. We're going to be on TIG. We're going to be on 2T. I'm going to set my pulse frequency at about 120 and my balance about 40%. I like a post flow of about 6 seconds. I got my gas on. Fire up the machine. Whoops! Using a number 17 torch with the 2% lanthanated. Ground to a nice point. Gonna let it ball all on its own. Okay guys, here is the problem that you may encounter if you're a beginner at AC aluminum TIG welding, is when you try and tack these corners, you end up burning through. So let me show you what would happen when you approach this by starting the arc right in the gap on the corner and try and add your filler. You see what happens? You end up melting the corner away. You don't even get a chance to add your filler. Frustrating. But let me show you how to fix it. Now the first thing you've already seen is I've got a copper plate down here to help absorb some of the excess heat. Step one, like I told you, is we have the copper plate down here to help absorb the heat so we don't start melting through too quickly. Step two is we are butted tightly together and clamped in place. Step three is that when we start the weld, we're going to kind of hit it kind of hard, and as soon as you see the puddle forming, we're going to let off a little bit. And step four, and this is where the critical part is, instead of arcing off right here in the corner, we are going to arc off just a little bit to the side, maybe a millimeter, and once we have that puddle going, then we're going to take the puddle to the joint. Let me show you how that looks with a nice arc shot. Alright guys, there you can see it. We've got a couple of nice tacks in there, and our edges are intact, no melt through. Now it's a simple matter of just welding it up. Alright, again we're sitting on the copper plate just to absorb any excess heat. We're still at 136 amps, 120 hertz. Let's weld her up. So there you have it, guys. A simple trick. Piece of copper, starting your arc just a little off to the side, moving in, and away you go. Thanks for watching this episode of Adventures in Welding. Now get the hell out of my shop.